Hey everyone, today I want to share with you my thoughts on a book I just recently read. The title of the book is Fireproof Happiness, Extinguishing Anxiety and Igniting Hope by Dr. Randy Ross. This book it really struck a chord. So this book challenges the conventional idea of making happiness a life goal, and it emphasizes the power of hope, especially in challenging times. It's made mention of the COVID-19 pandemic. For example, COVID-19 pandemic really struck a lot of sadness, anxiety in many people's lives. So this book actually shows us a way that despite the situation, we could actually be happy no matter where we find ourselves. It shows us that happiness is not something you can seek, or it's not something you find, you look for. It's something that is actually within you, that you just manifest yourself. So it makes mentions of different instances. For example, the author shows and envisions a scene whereby he goes to an ophthalmologist, an eye doctor, and the doctor changes his lens to give him the one that perfectly fits his eye problem. So it just says that no matter whatever situation we are going through, it's just the way you look at it, it's the way you view it. The book highlights several factors that actually shows this thing as this is a real world application. But one of the things I loved about this book is that it doesn't just tell you the optimal course of action on how to get happiness within yourself, how to find happiness within any situation. It guides you on how to practically implement this course of action into your life. Okay, it shows you that it doesn't just depend on the situation. It shows you step by step on how you can derive happiness just by changing your mentality and by being open. So that Dr. Randy provides a clear roadmap to happiness. He draws from his own experiences and the experience of other people who he has talked to. So the motivational aspect of this book is actually very incredible. It's filled with so many compelling details that motivates you and pushes you to make positive changes in your life. It shows you why your anxiety is something that is just a barrier that is embellished in your head, something that you can change yourself. So I particularly appreciated the lessons on adaptability in this book. Adaptability, for instance, it shows us how we could navigate both good and bad situations and make ourselves able to find happiness in whatever situation we get. So let's talk about Dr. Randy's writing style. For it's engaging and very relating. So Dr. Randy is quite a person that you could relate your problems to, someone you could talk to and you let him advise you, because he sounds so experienced, so friendly. He's someone who I feel someone I could talk my problems to, and someone I know will advise me and tell me the right thing to do. His writing was so compelling, and he uses different illustrations to drive home his points, and it shows us how everyone views that differently. It shows you how someone could feel your situation as a stepping stone for him, and you could see it as a setback. So these vivid illustrations makes the concepts easy to understand. It makes these lessons easy to understand, easy to grasp. So I didn't really find anything objectionable in this book. It was so mind-opening. It was so explanatory. Reading this book was actually a great decision on my part, because I learned so much from it. I haven't been this informed about how happiness, the one thing that people really want in this life, is something that we could actually grasp within ourselves by just learning the right things and knowing what to do. This book was a great read. It had a lot of easy language. I didn't really find any negative aspects at all in this book. I didn't come across any errors. It was a great read. It was swift. I read it at one go because it was short and straight to the point. The author writing style was so interesting to read, and this is actually a 5 out of 5 stars. I believe that a lot of people stand to gain many lessons and ideas on how happiness can be derived from within you by reading this book. I believe that this book is great for anyone who believes in hope, and this book focuses majorly on hope. So that is actually a great point in navigating our life challenges. I recommend this book to everyone out there who is on a journey to find happiness. Hope is one of the greatest things in this world, and this book teaches how to harness hope and generate happiness within us in any situation whatsoever. So this book not only outlines effective methods on how to derive this happiness from whatever situation you are in, it also provides practical advice on how to incorporate these practices into your daily life. Tell you guys, Dr. Randy Ross is quite a great author. Okay, his words have this compelling feeling, this calming feeling that just gets you to listen to him. So if you're someone who has been searching for happiness in different situations and happiness just seems to invade you, no matter where you find yourself, I'm here to tell you that there's hope. Okay, you only need to seek the right things. You need to seek hope in the right places. And this book is ready to be your guide. Get your copy of this book. Very certain that it's going to help you and it's going to be a big decision on your part.